Well, hello there, and thanks for coming by and having tea with Linda. In case you didn't know, I'm Linda. Hi! Today we will be trying day 3 of our Advent calendar from Fortnum Mason. So I can't wait to see what we have. All right, our 3 is way up here at the top. And we've learned from previous experiences that I need a little help there when it comes to opening it. And oh, interesting. Today's is a rose Puchong. Can't say I've ever had that tea before. So, let's see. It kind of smells like it has bergamot in it. But you can see the rose leaves quite well, actually. It's a nice silky looking bag. I do not know if these are plastic or not, so that could be a drawback. Let's see. Let's find our what's up about this tea. La 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 la. La 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 la. Have I missed it? Oh, here it is at the very bottom. Rose Puchong, fine grade, large leaf. Melinquinum is naturally scented with freshly picked rose petal. The scenting process is repeated many times to ensure a high intensity of rose flavor, though it is perfectly balanced with the dark chocolate and caramel sweetness of the tea base. Ooh. Ingredients are tea and rose petals. Brewing, we brew freshly drawn water for 5 milk. 5 milk, oh my stars. Boil freshly drawn water and brew for 3 minutes. Can be served with or without milk. All right. So no bergamot, but chocolate, dark chocolate and caramel. That will be very interesting. So let's pour. And we will push this over here to this side. Hey Siri, set a timer for 5 minutes.
5 minutes, counting down.
All right. So we have that with our timer. Our 5 minutes is this one, the purple one. And we will brew it away and see what we come up with. If this is your first time at the channel, thanks so much for coming by and checking out our Advent series that we have. Appreciate that tremendously. My name is Linda. I am a mostly self-taught potter, and this is my pottery studio. Welcome to Whimsicattle Teapots. If you're returning to see what kind of teas or trouble I can get into this Advent season, thanks for coming back. I appreciate it more than you know. I am very excited and am looking forward to trying all these amazing teas to see what we can find and what will be our favorites this year and what I'll be ordering for next year. So far with our Fortnum Mason, we've had 3 different teas. Well, 2. This is our 3rd. We've had the Royal Blend and the Creme of Earl Grey. Pardon me. And I've really enjoyed both of those. So I'm very interested in this Rose Puchong to see what it is and if I like it, and just the fact that it's, you know, a black tea with roses and chocolate and caramel. You know, I think that will fit very well with this body style, but we will see. So now we will just wait for it to get brewed up. Brewed up. Brewed up. I took a pottery class at our local community college because I wanted to make sure that I could work on a pottery wheel with my hands before I purchased one. Before that, I had hand built a lot of different things, and one of our, actually I think it was our final in the class, was that we had to make a useful tea set. You had to be able to actually use it. And at that point, I had already purchased my wheel because I had done things on the wheel in class and purchased one for myself. And we were doing high fire, which is cone 10, at least cone 10. And so I did teacups because I enjoy tea, in case you didn't realize that. And so this is one of the ones that I have left. I made a set of 8 of them. We only had to make 6, but I made 8 because I didn't think a couple would make it through the firing. And this is one of the very small ones that I made on the wheel. I hate my handles. I still, to this day, don't do very good handles. And this rim got all chewed up when I was transporting it to class to fire, because I couldn't fire it here at my house. I had to take it back to class and fire. But I used a cobalt wash on the inside with a clear glaze on top of it that you can see it somewhere better in some places. This is a high fire clay that we use called balcones, and I didn't care for it so much because it was very groggy, kind of chewed up my hands, but because it has so much grog in it, it worked really well for, beginners, and it was very unforgiving. But this is one of the cups that I've kept, and I kind of use it here in the studio quite frequently for things other than a teacup, just to remind me of how far I've come. Of course, I'd be farther if I'd practice more, but, sometimes you need to make a tea video. But, yep, so that's what I'm doing with these today, is I'm keeping my tea bags in them. So, cheers. It is quite heavy at the bottom, though. It is a bottom heavy mug, but that's all right. We enjoy those. We enjoy bottom heavy stuff. Well, sometimes. Hey Siri, stop timer. Okay, so Siri has stopped and our 5-minute timer is just about done here. We'll wait for that to fully run out. All right. Okay. Wow, this has absolutely filled up this tea bag, which is quite lovely. We will wait for it to drain so I don't get tea everywhere. All right. It's not quite the yum yum color. It is darker, but it's not quite there. It does have some golden notes and some caramel color, but it's not quite got all the reds in it. It just smells like a tea. I don't smell chocolate or caramel or roses or anything. It smells like tea. It is clear. I don't see any particulate in it. You can taste the rose in it, but it is not a predominant taste. It is a floral note that catches you kind of mid-palate. I'm not getting a lot of chocolate or caramel. If I had to say, honestly, I think I'm getting a little bit more of a caramel taste than I am a chocolate one. But it's tea, rose, and then the rest. It's very smooth. There's no bitterness at this point. It's not sweet, but it is very smooth, and it's blended really nicely. And however they've gone through and infused those roses so many times, they've done a really excellent job without it getting granny-ish. It is delicate, but still sturdy, or brisk, if that makes sense. There is a little bit of particulate now that it's had a chance to settle for just a moment. Now that it's cooled off just a hair, I am getting more of a chocolate taste than a caramel. So it's the tea, rose, and then chocolate. And it's quite delightful, actually. I really am enjoying that, which is kind of surprising to me, to be honest with you. I'm really enjoying that. But that is really delightful, and I am really enjoying that. So, woohoo! We're 3 for 3 with our Fortnum Mason Advent Calendar at this point, so yay. Thanks so much for coming by and having a cuppa with me today. I really do appreciate it. I hope you have an amazing rest of your afternoon, and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Bye.